In a Social Security disability appeal, what's considered new and material evidence? Hi, I'm Mark Whitehead, a board-certified disability attorney and author of the Disability Help Book, The Social Security Disability Puzzle, How to Fit the Pieces Together and Win Your Claim. If you've been following me for any length of time, you probably know that having your Social Security disability claim denied doesn't have to be the end. You can appeal the decision and get a hearing in front of a judge where you're able to make your case. But what if the administrative law judge presiding over your hearing also rules against you? What then? Well, there's still a possibility that you can get another appeal, but you have to show the appeals counsel that you have what's known as new and material evidence. How does the Social Security Administration define new and material evidence? There are three criteria that such evidence needs to meet. First, it wasn't entered into the record when the administrative law judge made his or her decision. Second, it's relevant to the issues that the ALJ based their decision on. Third, either the evidence itself is dated before the ALJ's decision, or it's dated after the decision, but it relates to the period of time that the ALJ was adjudicating. For example, you could receive a document from a physician that was dated after the judge's decision was final, but which relates to the time period leading up to the decision. Is there evidence that won't be considered? In short, yes. Generally speaking, you can pretty easily tell what evidence will and won't be considered by following the three criteria listed above. But there are also examples provided in the HALIX provisions. These exceptions include, but are not limited to, in a Social Security disability insurance claim, a condition that gets worse after the date last insured expires. In a widower or widower's insurance benefit claim that's due to a disability, a condition that gets worse after the final day of the prescribed period. In a child's insurance benefit claim, a condition that gets worse after the claimant reaches the age of 22. If you're considering filing a claim for disability, you probably have lots of Social Security questions. We've tried to answer many of the most common ones in our free Social Security Disability ebook. Also, make sure you know the latest news in Social Security Disability by following our weekly blog. If you have more Social Security questions, check out my free ebook, The Social Security Disability Puzzle, How to Fit the Pieces Together and Win Your Claim. Visit www.disabilitydenials.com for a free downloadable copy, or call 1-800-562-9830 to discuss your particular disability issue. I'm Mark Whitehead. Thanks for watching.